Okay, we've got the Austin Floorball Club Players Spotlight, and this guy holding a water bottle in front of his face so you can't see it is Chris Mosconi. Hi, Chris.
Hello.
We don't really call you Chris, though. We just call you Mosconi,
or Mosconi.
Any number of insults.
Yeah. And Mosconi has become a verb at this point as well.
And if you could please explain to our viewers, to Mosconi something means to.
It has so many definitions. Screw it up in some way. Either you trip over nothing, perhaps the ball goes through your legs. They're usually funny.
Yeah.
That's the positive. The negative is it usually means I'm standing there or laying there, and the ball is somewhere else.
First question, how old are you?
I'm old. That's the answer.
We can vouch for that because, I mean, you don't, this is probably the one nice thing we'll say about you, is that you don't look old.
Right. Well, I think it's going to hit all at once. That's why I have a beard. It's going to be gray, probably within the year, and then I'll look like I'm 80. But I'm actually 38.
It's 38.
38.
Are you in
70s?
Are you an Austin native?
Oh, no. I am from Philadelphia originally, which is where the attitude comes from. And then I went to school in Boston. Lived there for years.
How'd you end up here?
In Boston, I worked outside. I was a bike messenger, and I got really tired of Boston in the winter. And they had bike messengers here, and so I just moved here one day. Within 1 week, the entire decision was made, and I just packed up my stuff into a car and drove.
So how long have you been in Austin?
I lived here for late 90s, early 2000s, moved away to Seattle in the middle, and then came back. So this run has been about 6-7 years. The first run was about 4.
So you've been to all the hipster cities, except for Portland.
Apparently, yes. It's funny, I follow software development. I make video games, so that's huge in Seattle, huge in Northern California, where I've never lived, and huge here. So I just kind of followed those people around.
How long have you been playing floorball?
Not very long. Like maybe, I think a little over a year. You guys might even know better than me. A year and a half, maybe, something like that.
Feels like forever.
It does. It really
Longer
does.
than forever.
Yeah.
And how did you find out specifically about Austin Floorball Club?
So I only go places that are south, and I kept looking up either inline hockey or ice hockey or whatever. It was all way super up north. And one of the things that kept coming up was Austin Floorball, and it was just at 183, which is still north, but it was doable, given where I worked and all that stuff at the time. So I finally said, okay, I'll go up and give that a try, because I wanted to play hockey of some kind. I've always loved hockey. And of course, it ended up, the league was in Round Rock or wherever it was anyway, so I ended up 45 minutes north of there anyway. But that's how I found it, looking for southern hockey.
But then we moved central, so everything's
Yeah, this
good.
is perfect. I live 2 minutes from here.
What's your favorite thing about playing with Austin Floorball Club?
Oh, wow.
Not floorball, but
the
this
whole thing.
group specifically.
No, it's fun. I think I was looking for something organized enough that I knew it was going to be there every week. I knew a core group of people were going to show up every week. I would have something to do when I wanted to do it. It's not like a pickup basketball game in a court where you just show up and you hope there's other people there. And everyone has also been shockingly, outside of making fun of me constantly, I watch actually more how they behave towards other people, and I'll just apply that. They're super nice. What you don't know, you learn really quickly because everyone's really accommodating, really willing to teach you what you're supposed to do, how to play, and even improve your game, not just learn the basics. So everyone's been really cool. Occasionally fun to drink with.
Yeah, that needs to happen again, off camera.
Yeah, off camera.
We're on.
Well, I'll drink right now.
I see you've got a stick bag over there, so
do.
you own your own.
I do.
What type of stick do you have?
Salmon. I actually have 2, and I don't remember what the other one is.
Are they in there?
One of them's in there. The other one Harrison has. Yeah.
Good luck getting that back.
Harrison's not here right now. He's got my stick, but that's cool. No, he's held on to it for weeks now because he wanted a non-club stick too to try out. This is what I have. I have it because the guy at Floorball Planet put it on sale, and it was a nice stick. And apparently the one I started with was pretty cheap and kind of like a beginner stick, and I wanted a second stick, and I was not going to buy another beginner stick. And this is one of the few that comes long enough for what I want. It's
pretty.
like a long stick.
And it's got some sexy colors, yeah.
Yes, it's like an ice cream sundae or something. Yeah.
You've been here over a year,
Yeah.
seen the ins and outs, been made fun of enough. We know you can't change that, that's forever.
No, that's true.
But what else would you change if you had the chance? What else would you improve?
I mean, really the only thing to me is I'd like to play more, actually. We seem to have a lot more people showing up, at least recently. I know the venue is the biggest problem, but honestly, to me, I'd love to play 3-4 times a week. I have fun. I look forward to it all week. And Tuesday to Saturday, or Sunday, to me is a long stretch.
So maybe like a Thursday night or something?
Yeah, Thursday would be perfect. I would love to have another night of this every week.
Some good noise making back there.
Some static going on in the background.
So, question now.
Yes.
Neckbeard because you think it makes you more aerodynamic?
It makes me less aerodynamic, and I'm not that fast to begin with, so it's definitely not that.
Is it just hiding your weird chin?
I have a normal chin, actually, too.
We don't believe you.
You've seen it. No, I shaved once by accident.
And I didn't know who you were.
Right, I looked like a different person. You say I look younger than my age, but I look like, still, to this day, probably 14 years old when I'm clean shaven, so this is just to make me look closer to my age. I can't get served at bars if I don't have a beard.
You told us before the interview that you had so many interesting things about yourself, you'd have to narrow it down to just one.
I know that was
So
good.
go ahead and share with the audience.
So I have one, the interesting thing I go to whenever anyone asks me is I actually have 3 kidneys.
What?
One of which is not mine. I had a kidney transplant in 2006.
But they left the other one in there?
Yeah.
What?
See, that's the interesting part of it is, I guess, they never take the old ones out because they're not doing anything. They're not like killing you, they're just not doing their job. So when you get a transplant, they just stick the 3rd one in because they don't have to dig
You're too
in all the
skinny to
way.
have 3 kidneys.
Is it because your liver is shriveled up to nothing that there's room
My
for a
liver
third one?
is twice the size of the average man's
Can
liver.
you show us the kidney scar?
It doesn't really show, and it's
Wait, this might not
this
be.
is the top of it. It's
That's
not,
it?
It's not PG-13. Well, it goes all the way down there.
Oh.
The kidney's actually in front.
What?
This is where the kidney is.
This is nonsense.
No, I swear to you, it's true.
So you could be kidney punched from the front.
Absolutely.
Good to know.
This is the most interesting thing I've ever
See?
heard doing these.
See, I got a list of them, but that's my go-to. No one else has as many kidneys as me.
That's fantastic.
Except for people who've had 2 kidney transplants.
I have a feeling they take that one out. I think you max that at 3. That's
So-
just a theory. I don't know.
Then slightly non-PG-13 question, is your pee like super clean?
Yes,
you got 3
it's
now.
absolutely the best.
Like
pee.
crystal clear.
It tastes awesome.
Do you clean toilets when you...
It's like one of those Brita filters, man. No matter what, it is crystal clear.
All right, I think that's a good note to end on.
But wait, before we go, he's not wearing skinny jeans today. But I just
do not own
wanted,
skinny
I just
jeans.
wanted,
We're
I
the
just,
PO record.
I just wanted to point out that he is wearing diabetic old man socks. So,
I told you, I'm 38, man. I gotta watch out.
how's your circulation, Mosconi? That's the
You got
last.
3 kidneys, you'll be fine. You got your own
I'll
dialysis
end up
built
with
in.
a foot next week if I don't wear these.
All right, well, thank you, Chris Mosconi. You did not Mosconi this interview. Very entertaining.
good.
Well done, and good luck in the playoffs, the championship
championship.
next week.
Thank you.